I'm basically getting on because I feel like there's other people that feel alone right now. If any of you guys feel alone and you're on the phone and you are longing for that connection, I don't know what it is. I've never felt this like level of sadness and loneliness. So I'm like trying to sit through it. It's been hard. Anytime I feel triggered by the external environment, let's say someone didn't make me feel valued. The reason why I got triggered is because I don't value myself enough. Because if I was whole and complete, I wouldn't be triggered. So they're your teacher. So whenever I get triggered by people, I thank them. I never blame them because they can't rattle something that's not inside of you already. So they're highlighting it. They didn't put it in there. It's like if you held a cup and let's say it had water in it and someone spilled it. And if someone said, "Why did you spill water, Sarah?" My immediate response would be, because that person bumped me. But if I had, let's say, orange juice and someone bumped it, I would spill orange juice. So the triggering is basically someone bumping your cup, and your cup, whatever you had inside of you, that's what spills out. So it's never their fault, it's me. And so I thank them because they're my teacher. They just taught me what I need to work on. And then I try to fulfill that within myself so that next time I wouldn't get triggered by the same thing. The point is, I got on so that if any of you guys feel alone and you're on the phone and you are longing for that connection, just wanted to say you're not alone and I'm here. That sounds so cheesy. What I've been doing is imagine myself sitting in a chair and I put a chair in front of me, facing me, and I say, "Sadness, come have a seat." And I imagine me or my inner child, or it could be like a ball of sadness, whatever it comes up in my head. I invite it to sit and it sits down. And I say, "Sadness, you're perfect exactly as you are. I will make space for you and I will sit right here as long as you need me to." And I say, "I don't wish you to be any less sad. I don't wish you to be any different. I accept you exactly as you are. Your feelings are very valid. So sit here and talk to me. What's going on?" And then sometimes it cries. If it's like anger, it tells me, it vents to me. And I say, "Everything you said is very valid." And I say, "I hear you. I see you. Is there anything I can do?" "Oh, you feel like I'm not street smart." Well, haven't I been protected? I have a conversation. Anyway, I did this recently with anger, and it was so angry. I had so much anger. And when I said, "I see you, I accept you, I don't wish you to be any different," the anger, immediately just calmed down and said, "You don't? You accept me exactly as I am? There's nothing wrong with me?" And I said, "There's nothing wrong with you. You're perfect exactly as you are. There's a reason why you're angry. And there's always many layers of that anger. And if we get to the root cause, there's always a beautiful lesson that we can transmute into wisdom." And then it vents to me, it yells or whatever, and I listen. And when you're present in your emotion and you're not trying to suppress it, and you're accepting that present moment as it is, it sits there a lot less, like anger or sadness, the emotions. And the anger went, "Okay, I'm done. I feel so much better." And I say, "Okay, well, before you leave, can you do something for me?" And it always says, "I would love to." "Yeah, what is it?" And I say, "Can you alchemize your anger into wisdom or love or empathy?" And it's more than happy to do so. And then I imagine that inner child or that ball of energy coming inside of me and being a part of me, because I, took it out so I can talk to it face to face. And now I put it inside of me. Once it's created energy, it can't be destroyed, right? It can only be transmuted. So why not transmute that emotion you just had into something that you want? So I imagine, let's say it's like wisdom. I imagine it coming inside, and now because of that anger I felt previously, I have more wisdom or empathy or love, whatever it is. I just had a feeling to share that with you. It'll be a lot more stuff like this and sewing in my rebranding. Anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your day.